Imagine a scenario where 12 citizens have carefully considered all the evidence and announced their decision, but then the presiding judge steps in. Does that sound possible in our legal system? The direct answer is yes. A judge can, under very specific and limited circumstances, overturn a jury's verdict. This rare but significant power ensures that justice is administered according to the law, even if a jury's conclusion seems to deviate from it. This judicial power primarily comes in the form of what is known as a judgment notwithstanding the verdict, often abbreviated as JNOV. A judge can issue a JNOV if they determine that no reasonable jury, acting within the bounds of the law, could have reached the verdict that was delivered. This is not about the judge simply disagreeing with the jury's conclusion, but rather about a finding that the jury's decision lacked sufficient legal or factual basis, such as when there is a complete absence of evidence for a key element of a claim or defense. For a JNOV to even be considered, a party must typically have made a prior motion for a directed verdict during the trial, before the case was submitted to the jury. This procedural requirement serves as a prerequisite, giving the judge an opportunity to rule on the sufficiency of the evidence before the jury deliberates. If the judge denies the directed verdict motion and the jury subsequently returns a verdict that the moving party believes is unsupported by the evidence, they can then renew their challenge through a motion for JNOV. This mechanism underscores a vital principle in American law. While juries decide questions of fact, judges rule on questions of law. A judge's intervention with a JNOV upholds the integrity of the judicial process, preventing verdicts that are legally indefensible or based purely on speculation or prejudice. It reinforces the idea that legal principles must always guide factual determinations. Ultimately, this judicial safeguard provides an essential check and balance within the courtroom. It assures all parties that a verdict, whether for the prosecution or defense, must not only reflect a jury's honest assessment, but also stand up to rigorous legal scrutiny. This power helps maintain public confidence in the fairness and rationality of our legal outcomes.